Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hlulani Pakula, and if you are new to my channel, please do remember to subscribe before you leave and also hit the notification bell so that you get notified every time I post a new video. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Your support is appreciated. And as you can see the title of this video, today I'm going to be talking to you guys about how I grew and maintain my hair. I'm actually gonna give about 9 points and then that'll be it. So the first thing that helps with maintaining your hair and growing it is to keep it moisturized. So sorry guys, I'll keep looking down because I have my points on a notebook so that I don't miss out some of the points. I want to give all the information. So this video will be based on my experience, how I grew my hair, how I maintain my hair. So some points that I give out may be different from what you've heard from somewhere else, or you may disagree or agree. However, this is based on my experience, how I grew my hair and how I maintain it. The first point is you must keep your hair moisturized. And how do you do that? I usually make sure to moisturize my hair on the wash day, on my wash days. So on my wash days, what I do is I shampoo my hair, and then the next step is very important to helping your hair to stay moisturized, which is conditioning your hair. I use a deep conditioner. Most of the time I would use Shea Moisture deep treatment mask, and if I don't have it, I usually finish it very quickly. So if it gets finished, I usually make my own deep conditioner, either using avocado or banana and other ingredients. But if you guys are interested in knowing how I make my deep conditioner, please let me know. I will post a video. So after the deep conditioner, usually my hair is soft already, so it's easier to moisturize afterwards. And the next step after the deep conditioner, I let my hair air dry a little bit, and I follow with leave-in conditioner, then a cream, and then oil to seal all the moisture. So with my wash day routine, I follow the LCO method, which is the liquid, the cream, and then the oil. So my liquid in my routine is the leave-in conditioner, and then I follow with the cream. I like using the Cantu curling cream. I will also link it below or put a picture of it so that you can see what it looks like. And after the curling cream, that's when I follow with oil, and I use the oil to seal the moisture. I usually like light runny oils. I also prepare my own mixture of oils. I do have a video of a mixture of oils that I've done before. Please check my previous videos. I'll link it as well so that you can check it out if you're interested. I usually prefer using my own oils because it gives me the consistency that I like. I get to mix the types of oils that I like, so it's not only one oil or something is missing basically. Yeah, so I like runny oils because heavy oils are they just give me a texture I don't like. But it's up to you really. If you like heavy oils, it's okay as long as you use it as a sealant and not as a moisturizer. And that usually works for low porosity hair as well. My hair is low porosity, so I promise you it does work. It has worked for my hair, and I've realized that I maintain moisture longer when I follow that method than when I follow the lock method. I've tried the lock method before and it didn't really work well for me, unless if I wasn't following it correctly, but I wouldn't know. Maybe I was doing it incorrectly, and if I was doing it incorrectly, then that could be the reason. Yeah, but anyways, we move. Second point to growing and maintaining your hair is doing protective hairstyles. So as you can see now, I have a protective hairstyle. This is protective. I've locked the moisture in with this twist. So if I was to untwist this hair right now, you would see that it's well moisturized. This is what I prefer most of the time. So usually on my wash days, after washing my hair and moisturizing it and sealing the moisture in, I go ahead to lock the moisture with a protective hairstyle, which would be twists like this, or mini twists, or braids, flat twist, whatever you like to do as your protective style. What What's important with a protective style is to make sure you don't pull on your edges and you don't pull your hair too much. And protective hairstyles are styles that you do for a long period of time, maybe a week or two. And the reason I'm saying this is because the moment you do a hairstyle that you keep manipulating your hair every day, your hair is not protected. So I avoid manipulating my hair too much. So keeping moisture in your hair helps your hair to retain the length and it doesn't break. So it's very important to moisturize your hair. And the next point to growing and maintaining your hair would be to deep condition your hair. As I've mentioned in the first step, that during my wash days I deep condition my hair. So what deep conditioner does for you, it helps, it recovers your hair in a way. So usually after doing a deep treatment or deep conditioner, you will notice that your hair is much softer and it's easy to detangle as well. And like I said, you can buy a deep conditioner from a shop or you can make your own. Homemade deep conditioners are also highly recommended because you know the ingredients in your deep conditioner. It's not harmful chemicals. You're 100% sure of what ingredients you put in there. So I highly recommend homemade deep conditioner. And then the fourth point to growing and maintaining your hair would be to avoid washing your hair more frequently. And by more frequently, I mean some people would wash their hair every day, every 2 days, every 3 days. I think that's too frequent. You don't allow your hair to grow. You are continuously manipulating it. It is very important to avoid manipulating your hair too much, and hence you have to do your protective hairstyles as I've said. So for me, once a week is enough. I usually at least wash my hair once a week. But if I fail to do that, or if I'm unable to do that because I was busy with other stuff, then it would be every 2 weeks. But most of the time it's per week. And the reason is because with my wash day routine, I'm able to maintain the moisture for about a week. So after a week, then I would have to start applying products on the hair, and I don't like that. I like applying products on clean hair. So I prefer to wash my hair weekly so that I can reapply the moisture to my hair while it's clean. And as I've said just now, apply products to freshly washed hair. Do not apply products on dirty hair, guys. It's going to mess up with your hair. You're gonna clog your hair pores, you're gonna clog your scalp, and you're just gonna prevent your hair from growing. So be careful to apply products on dirty hair over and over again. Hence you have to try washing your hair at least once weekly or 2 weeks if your hair retains moisture longer. Also avoid applying products on dry hair. I feel like it's pointless. According to me, it's pointless applying products on dry hair simply because the product will not penetrate into your hair. For example, low porosity hair like mine only absorb moisture when the hair cuticles are opened up. So if your hair is dry, the hair cuticles are not opened up and your hair is not gonna absorb moisture. Hence, it's important to apply product on your wash day while your hair is still let me say fairly wet, not when it's dripping wet. Wait for the dripping to be over, and then you can apply your products. Your hair will absorb the products easily, much more easily than when your hair is dry. And the fifth point is to avoid using heat on your hair. Guys, I know it's easier to just blow dry your hair using heat or straighten your hair. It's much easier, but for me, I prefer to not use heat on my hair. I haven't used heat on my hair, I don't know specifically how long, but I'm sure it's more than a year that I've used heat to my hair. And the reason for that is I've noticed before now I was growing my hair, I chopped it off and then I started growing it again. So previously, before I chopped off my hair, guys, I used to go to the salon and they would blow dry it using the hair dryer on high heat, and my hair would just start thinning. I wouldn't have the volume that I want to my hair. But ever since I stopped using heat, I have volume to my hair. So if you like volumized hair, avoid using heat. If you don't want your hair to be damaged, avoid using heat. It's just what I advise. But if you cannot, then at least try to use it once in a while, every 6 months or so. Yeah, that's the least I can try from my side. I don't know about you, but I think every 6 months I would do that. And then also use a heat protector when you use it, just to avoid damaging your hair. Heat protector is very important. Point number 6 is to look after your edges. Guys, I'm guilty on that one. I'm not going to lie and say my edges are perfect. I'm trying, but sometimes I forget to just apply that oil before I go to sleep but it's very important to also protect your edges and take care of them. And to protect your edges, what you can do is I usually spritz some water to my hairline, and then I apply a bit of oil, and I just sort of like brush it back, but not harshly, so gently brush it back and then leave it like that. That's simple. Just try to do it every day and then you will see a difference. Another thing you can do to protect your edges is to avoid tight hairstyles, like hairstyles that will, or braids that will start from your hairline all the way to the back. At least try to leave some of the hairs in front and then just use gel or oil or moisture or whatever to just brush it back or lay it back. Treat your scalp accordingly. So you cannot treat your scalp as you treat your hair. Your hair can take some products or specific products, and your scalp cannot take those products because it gets clogged up easily, and when it's clogged up it cannot breathe. So your scalp needs to breathe, and in order for you to be able to achieve that, try using instead of using moisturizers on wash days, you can apply oil to your scalp. So treat your scalp properly or accordingly in such a way that it won't get clogged up. I wouldn't say don't apply anything. I don't prefer to not apply anything to my scalp because it ends up looking dry. So I prefer to apply oil on wash day so that my scalp is moisturized as well. It doesn't get dry. And once your scalp is clogged, it leads to itchiness, and it may also result in dandruff and all types of issues. And point number 8, detangle your hair on wet hair. I won't say dripping wet, but wet enough. The reason is because when it's dry and you try to comb your hair or detangle your hair, it just breaks. You know, it's not easy, it's painful, but the moment you do it while your hair is still wet, then you can see it's easy. And do it in small sections. So basically this would be okay, I can't tell now because my hair is twisted up, but all I'm trying to say is try to section it into smaller sections so that you can detangle properly without breaking your hair or putting too much pressure on it or being too harsh on your hair. And the best way to detangle or comb is to start from the edges, from the tips to the roots. So you start from this part and you keep going and you keep going until you get to the roots. That's the best way of detangling your hair without breaking it. And if your hair is dry, say for instance you were leaving your hair out and tomorrow you want to comb it, I would advise that you spritz some water to your hair just to hydrate it again, or make sure it's not dry, and then you can start combing. You will see a difference. Try it out. Try it while it's dry and spritz some water. Try it again. You will see it's way more easier to do it when your hair is wet than when your hair is dry. Trust me. The last point would be to cut your split ends, which is something I've been shying away from, but I promise I am planning on doing that very soon. I've been finding it very hard to do that. I felt like, I'm gonna lose my hair. Now I have to take longer time to recover the hair, but I'm ready emotionally, and I'm gonna also try to cut my split ends and see how it goes. So right now, with the split ends, it's not my experience, it's just something that I've been coming across every time as I kept trying to research on how to grow your hair and maintain it. I've realized it is highly recommended to cut your split ends. So I'm gonna try it and we'll let you know how it goes after doing it. I hope this video helped. I hope you guys are gonna try out all the points that I've given you if you haven't been doing it that way, and let me know how it goes. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and also let me know in the comment section below if you have any questions or comments. Also, let me know on the comment section as well if there are any specific videos you'd like to see from me, or you have any questions of any sort about natural hair. I am willing to give my opinions or answer your questions. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video. Bye.